Well, continuing along from the other day where the chainsaw died, walked about another 100 or so metres, and we're just coming across a ferny glade with some Dicksonia antarctica and a little footbridge, which I will load. Yep, I've load tested it. It broke. So, there's no footbridge anymore. So we'll continue on. And I think this, from memory, this is where the track cuts across a little pointed out headland of the Wilmot River. Right, we're coming through a ferny glade and there's some nice white gums, Eucalyptus viminalis. And I think we've got to go up a little bit of a rise here. Well, we'll walk down the fire trail and now have come to a junction where it's got the link track to cross to Dooley's track. It doesn't look as if it's been used for a while. I've just come down the fire trail and now I've come to a junction, the link track which to Dooley's track, Paynes Crossing. But this one continues to east Ellis's picnic area, and that's the destination. It's about 30 minutes from here. So as you can see, this has been either an old fire trail or an old logging track. But we'll continue down here. It's overcast, it's quite pleasant, it's mild, t-shirt weather. We've got some fruiting here on Kythoides. There's quite a few. Well, I'm just down where there's some old bay trees inside of most probably an old house. There it looks like the throne there, and just over here we have some bricks. So there was most probably a house down here on these flats. But it's quite open now, quite pleasant. Just arriving at a little picnic shelter overlooking the Wilmot River. Very, very picturesque. Well, come to a beautiful little rock pool, and there's a few trout jumping in here, and that's almost 6.5 k's up, and still haven't got any closer to the Ellis, East Ellis picnic area. So might try this one again. I've been doing a fair bit of track cutting on the way in with the chainsaw. It's a bit obscured in places. So I most probably do a third part now. So if you like this, share and subscribe. Bye. Thank you. Shane from Wildabout. Thank you. Well, finally made it to the shelter. I haven't recorded for the last bit because there's a bit of chainsawing and trying to find the track. It was a bit challenging, but this is Ellis's flats here. There's a shelter here, a bit of a picnic shelter where you can sit. There's a bit of an information panel, a little bit of a map. Someone's put some scallop shells, which aren't found here, by the way. There's the other crossing down there to the river, over to Dooley's track. I don't think many people have used it though, for a while. I can see it crossing on the other side of the river. But there's been the Great Flood of 2016. But you really shouldn't go past this because it's private property, and they've been kind enough to allow people to build a bit of a shelter here so you can sit and have lunch. And there's a little bit of information about it over here. Quite a bit of bird life down here, very pleasant. And here it is, the Valley Wilderness Retreat. Magpies calling in the distance. Anyway, start to head back and might record a little bit on the way back.